Welcome to part 123 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. We are on our way to the Pharos of Ridorina Cataract. Unfortunately for us, there is a pest waiting at the front door. Unfortunately again, it's a boss. That's right, folks. This place is the boss rush. And of course, what we're about to fight is one of 8 bosses. Let me repeat that, folks. One of 8 bosses in this area. 3 of which I've already beaten in the RVman LP exhibition. Oh, that's not good. It's twitching. And it's got maggots coming off of him. Gross. Oh well. Time to put this thing down. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Hydro. Yet another annoying boss they put in my way. Here's the deal with Hydro. Since Redis cannot put on equipments, i.e. bubble belts, you'll have to cure Redis from disease. And one other thing. Redis will also have to have bubble put on him because his HP is below 4,000. That's not all, folks. The fact that Hydro uses this annoying spell called Curse that could confuse, poison, sap, and disease your entire party, it can be fatal, especially if if the person with the Zodiac Spear gets infected. Oh, damn it! Here we go. Lo and behold, it happens right as I'm describing it. Good news is, though, Hydro's weak against fire, and what's even funnier, you cover him with oil. It just makes him easy prey. Yeah, that's the only downside about this fight having Redis here. You have to use Cleanse if he gets diseased. Otherwise, Redis is your strongest guest character you got. And just like most of the other guest characters, he too can learn telekinesis. But Hydro's not so bad. Other than Curse, which is the only annoying move he has, he uses level 2 magic, so he shouldn't be that bad. Provided you're level 60 or higher. This was level 40? Oh, you'd have a hard time. But nonetheless, he's dead. The sun roasts him to a crisp, and now he's gone. And he just blatantly transitions quickly. Okay. One down, 7 more bosses to go. Oh boy. This is going to take a couple of parts. I'm not lying, folks. It's going to take a couple of parts to beat this. That's how long the Pharos is. So now that Hydro's dead, you can actually flee. And you'd have thought after killing Hydra the gate would automatically open. Sorry folks, but this isn't Final Fantasy X. Or The Legend of Zelda.
Engaged by someone that seems, quite old. Lo, seat-bearing Boson-born, God-blade bearer. Know you, this tower challenges the sky. There the Watcher, the world of the true waits, so hungry and fated. He without power wants it not. He with power trusts it not. He with sight heed it not. Rend illusion, cut the true path. In blood, grateful. The diamond king? And is it started there? The diamond king took his sword from the Objuria, which was here reclaimed beneficent. He must have known he was not the last the Objuria would choose. He left this for you. Rend illusion, cut the true path. Words of much mystery, let his blood runs in your veins. Perhaps it whispers to you the truth.
Oh God. Rend illusion, cut true path. Oh boy. I hate to say it, but that passage that Fran just read describes 3 of the 7 bosses that is within this place. And soon we enter in possibly one of my least favorite dungeons in this game. It is damn close to the Great Crystal of Garabagan. Or Garabagan in general. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. My mom ran into some technical problems on her computer, so I had to fix it. Anyway, we're here at the Pharos. And of course, there's 3 ascents. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Between the 1st and the 3rd, there are the remaining 7 bosses. Now on the 1st floor of the 1st ascent, what you need to do is farm. I'm not kidding. You have to farm. Because it's the only way you're going to get the means to get through this level. Because some of the enemies will drop these little black orbs here. My suggestion to you, before you beat the stage, farm as many black armed. Okay, let me calm down a bit, because that program was really frustrating. Anyway, farm as many black orbs as humanly possible. And unfortunately, that chest was supposed to have a ribbon. No, wait, it was supposed to have the Ultima Blade. That's what it was. But I forgot to buy diamond armlets. Oh well, I'll come back later. Or at least I'll have it by the time I get down to the lower level of the Pharos. Anyway, rack up on as many black orbs as you humanly possibly can. It'll save you the trip as far as the Penumbra and the Umbra is concerned. Unfortunately, in the Penumbra, you have to face the Phoenix. But all you technically need is 3 orbs. 1 for each altar of night. For them to dispel the barrier around the boss. And some enemies will drop them, some enemies won't. And even if you miss these orbs, they'll go to the lower level, which is a Subterra, and they will form a giant black orb. Yes, giant black orb, which is in the same room as a stupid magic pot. Trust me. Excuse me. Each floor on the ascent has an obstacle. And there's only a... And in order to bypass this floor, you'll have to beat the obstacle in order to get to the Waystone, or, in some cases, the floating platform. And yes, I'm cutting through most of the enemies trying to find black orbs. There's one right there. Get it? Stop buffing. Get the black orb. Thank you! Well, yeah, that's probably my biggest beef with this place. Although each ascent has somewhat of a puzzle of their own, it's the second and third that gets to be really tedious. And to be honest, the first one can be tedious too. Now that I got 3 orbs, now it's time for me to run to this nearest save point because, let's face it, I killed Zeramis. Why do I keep calling him Exodus? I killed Zeramis, Carrot, Quaitulaine, and got here to the Pharos all in one setting, so I might as well save. Oh, that. This pillar is telling us about how to get to the Subterra. You must beat the Pharos in order for you to even come here. In order for the elevator to even appear. Because unfortunately it won't. Not until you beat the Pharos and acquire the Shadow Seer Hunt. And that's it. We will continue and take on the second boss of the Pharos in part 124. This is RVman985. Oh, this is going to be a long trip. See you guys next time.